Welcome back. We are in Proverbs chapter 14 today. Proverbs 14:1 starts with, "The wise woman builds her house, but the foolish pulls it down with her hands." So wise men or wise women, if it doesn't really matter which gender you are, if you are wise, you're going to build your house, you're going to do good things, you're going to make the area around you better. But if you're foolish, you're going to waste it away, you're going to pull it down. You're not going to take care of your stuff. So wise people will take care of their stuff, they'll make it last longer, you'll be happier, but foolish people will not take care of their things and it will not last. Verse 2 says, "He who walks in his uprightness fears the Lord, but he who is perverse in his way despises him." If you are doing good things, if you are walking upright with the Lord, you're going to love him. But if you are perverse, if you're twisted, if you're doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing, you're not going to like the Lord. I find this, like, people who like the policemen tend to follow the law. The people who don't like policemen tend to not follow the law. And if you don't like policemen, maybe it's because you're always afraid they're going to get you. When you're driving down the freeway and you see a policeman on the side of the road, are you thinking, "Oh no, I don't like him, he's going to stop me because I'm speeding"? Or if you're driving the speed limit, you don't have to worry or fear the policeman. So do what's right and you'll like God. And if you're not liking God, it's probably because you're not doing the right thing. Verse 3 says, "In the mouth of a fool is a rod of pride, but the lips of the wise will preserve him." And so if you're prideful, that's a foolish thing to be. And prideful is not really just thinking that you're the best and bragging to people, although that is certainly prideful. Prideful is just thinking about yourself all the time. And the more you think of yourself, the less you're thinking of other people. And really, it does more harm to yourself than good. You should be thinking of yourself less and thinking of other people more, how to help them, how to be a benefit to them, how to encourage them, and how to love on them. And if you're thinking about all that stuff to other people, then you don't have to worry about yourself, because that will just be returned on you naturally. But if you are prideful, then it means you're a fool. And it says, "But the lips of the wise will preserve them," which means wise people will tell you, "Hey, stop thinking about yourself. Start looking at other people, start loving on other people, and that'll help." And if you listen to them, then you'll be preserved. Verse 4 says, "Where no oxen are, the trough is clean, but much increase comes by the strength of an ox." It's like, if you want a clean barn, it's best to have no animals in it, right? And I thought, as a teacher, like, teaching would be so much easier if it wasn't for all of these students. If I could just do all the prep stuff, because the prep stuff is fun, the prep stuff is easy. Actually getting into the student's head is the hard part. And if I could just prep all day, man, that'd be a cinched job. But that's not the job. The job is to get it into the kids' heads so that they can learn and grow up to be better adults. And so, like, you could say parenting's easy if I didn't have any kids. But the whole idea is to have the kids. So, like, yeah, you can have a clean trough, but it's better to have work done, and you need the oxen for that. So your trough may not be so clean, but you'll actually get further along. And so don't hold on to stuff trying to keep things a certain way to the point where you lose the usefulness of whatever you're trying to keep, because everything stays clean if you put it away and never use it. That's what collectors do. But we as Christians are not supposed to collect anything. Every gift that we have is supposed to be used and used for the Lord. And when used for the Lord, it actually becomes better. Otherwise, we try to preserve it, and it's not even as good as it once was. There's that parable that Jesus told of the talents, right? Where he gives this one guy 10 talents, gives this guy 5 talents, gives this other servant 1 talent. The one who has 10 goes out and spends it and earns 10 more. The master says, "Well done, good and faithful servant." 5 does the same, earns 5 more. He says, "Good, well done, good and faithful servant." But the one says, "No, I hid it. I hid it in the field, so that when you came back, I could give it back to you." And he says, "You're a wicked servant. You could have spent it and made some more money with it. But now we'll take it away from you and give it to the guy who's got 10. And the point is, it's like, what God has given us is not meant for us to save and preserve. It is meant for us to use and to multiply. God bless you and have a good day. Talk to you next time.